My name is Chris Travis. I'm a co-founder for Texas Spirit Seekers. This is one of the most active places we've been to, and we've been to a lot of places. When we first walked through the jail, we really didn't think we'd be there that long. It's a very calm feeling. I really didn't think anything of it. I didn't think anything was there. But we were like, we'll just set up for the night. And it was one of the best decisions TSS has probably made. If you'll look at camera number 1, we're gonna go in, before we go upstairs, we'll go through this room. And this was the family kitchen when they lived here. When the sheriff, wife, and kids, this was their kitchen. I was walking out right here and I heard a growl behind my back. I turned around like this with the thermal cam and I saw a silhouette of a man standing right here, right in front of this camera right here. Hotspot 2, this is where the prisoners were kept. In here, what we've caught is a lot of banging. What sounds like metal against these bars, exactly like that. We've heard these beds getting slammed, just like this, just like that. We've heard people laughing at us. It's what we think, well, because when we were up there asking questions, and when I went back over the audio, they seemed to think we were pretty funny. And in the corner back here is where people have been pushed and slapped pretty hard.
My name is Kim Hicks. My mother-in-law is Marilyn Hicks. She is one of the owners of Hotel Matador here in Matador, Texas. And the whole family was here at Christmas time, and she was telling us about stories about there may be ghosts in the jail. So we were all very intrigued. We walked around for a little while, and when we got upstairs, the first thing we saw was a swinging latch. My nephew had his cell phone light on, so we were able to see it swinging. We thought maybe one of us had bumped it and that's what caused it to swing, so we stopped the latch and it just started swinging again. We continued on our tour of the jail and we really didn't see much, so we were about to leave. And my sister-in-law had mentioned that one of the ghosts maybe was Mrs. Smith, one of the people that used to live at the jail and take care of the jail. And so I told Mrs. Smith that if she wasn't going to show herself, that we were just going to leave. A few minutes later, we all heard a really loud bang, perhaps maybe a cell door closing really loud. We all ran out screaming, terrified. We had seen enough.
Probably in this prison, this is probably one of the hottest spots, what we call a hot spot in the prison. Miss Smith made a lot of, during her days working here, she went up and down these steps every day. She's moved wires, she's pulled wires off the wall that we had taped. We've set sensors here. She set them off when we call her. And as y'all can feel right now, it is hot in here. There's no air movement. And all of a sudden it'll feel like a freezer door opens. With an air conditioner in it, because it's not just a little wind. It feels like something comes running down here and goes so fast that your shirt kind of blows in the wind for a second. The hot wire, last investigation was right here. I put the sensor right here, and then we put the other one in the corner, so where there's no one that can knock it. And then we came on up the stairs to the top and asked for Miss Smith if she would come up, and about that time the alarm went off.
Miss Smith, we know you used to live here. Come upstairs and practically feed the prisoners. What's that?
That's the alarm.
Where'd it go off?
Down there on the steps.
Really?
Yes.
There it is again. Miss Smith, is that you?
That only goes off if something goes by.
Are you on the staircase? Is that you setting off the alarm?
Miss Smith.
Can you set it off for me again? Thank you, I appreciate that.
This is where the gallows were at the time, at the jail door. This was the trap door. The hot spot in here is we've smelled a lot of burning sulfur, like if you strike a match. And there seems to be a tall figured guy that walks around up here.
Saturday night, I went down to the jail.
In fact, Dawn went up with me.
We waited pretty late, and he took us upstairs and turned all the lights out, and it was kind of freaky.
I said, can you please give us a knock? Can you do something? I said, we're about to be through for the night. I'm really ready to go to bed. And I said, I really want to know you're here.
And old Chris had a flashlight sitting on the windowsill there.
I set it down, and I stepped back away, standing by Dawn. I said, please, can you please give us a sign? And about that time, the flashlight came flying off that thing and hit me in the chest and fell right down on the ground. And Dawn jumped pretty good.
And all of a sudden, it just hit him and bounced back into the windowsill. And he said, did you see that? Nah, I just heard it.
His eyes got real big when he saw this.
We think there's a ghost there, no doubt in my mind.
My name is Larry D. Griffin II. My grandfather was Susie Marshall. He was sheriff here for 16 years. And he told me a story that one evening he come up to his office up here, had to get some paperwork. He come out from his office and he looked across over here and he seen a shadow cast through the building.
He took his flashlight and he went through the jail and there was nobody there. Got kind of an eerie feeling because there was no way of anybody getting out except the door. And the door had not been broke into.
And he heard what he thought was the cell doors clanging up here. And ever since that time, he was leery about this place.
I do believe there are ghosts there. I can't say who because I don't know, but you can feel their presence.
I wasn't scared at all. I was actually really excited that we got to see something.
I believe in them now. I never used to, but I do now.
I believe in ghosts, and I believe some people can actually see them easier than others.
I want to just go see them. I want to hear them. I want to experience everything. Yeah.
Couldn't believe it, but I can because I've been in there. But we're saying the site's haunted. It's very haunted. Miss Smith, are you here? Can you say anything right now? If you will just leave a message for us when we go back over the audio, we'll be able to hear you.